Hi guys, good morning. Welcome to my channel, Glinatics. Guys, ngayong araw na to, magluluto tayo ng repolyo. Lalagyan natin ng tuna. Ito guys. Guys, ito na pala yung sangkap natin. Repolyo, sibuyas, bawang. Gayatin muna natin tong repolyo. Hindi muna tayo gagawa sa taas guys kasi may bagyo, umuulan. Kaya dito muna tayo sa kusina. Magluluto muna ako ng aming tanghalian. Yan, gisa lang yan guys, gigisahin lang natin para masarap. Tigas na kasi ito eh. Tama na yung kalahati. Sibuyas. Yan, naiwan na natin yung sibuyas. Yung bawang naman. Guys, gagayatin na natin yung bawang para hindi masyadong malaki. Yan guys, tapos na. Ito pala ilalahok natin ng tuna. Ito. Tsaka ito, sambu. Yan. Tara, luto na natin. Yan guys, lulutuin na natin to. Yan. Luto na tayo. mantika. Ano natin ng mantika? Ano natin ng bawang. Pwede na rin natin lang yung sibuyas. Mga tuta. Ingay. Itong makawala. Hinaan natin yung apoy para hindi masunog. Guys. Guys, bakit nang naluto yung bawang saka sibuyas. Ayan guys, pag nagpa-brown na, pwede natin ilagay yung repolyo. Mamaya yan, mababa yung guys. Gawin natin. Guys, sarap na kayo ah. Gutom na ba kayo guys? Guys, hindi natin ilagay ito. Tuna. Lagyan natin konting tubig. Ayan guys, kakain na tayo. Si Jeric, wala kasi Kinukulikot niya yung cellphone niya kasi mag-aaral siya. Doon sa cellphone niya, pinag-aaralan niya. Para sa cellphone siya mag-aaral. Kaya ako na lang muna kakain. So guys, kain na tayo.
Its power was being used somewhere else. They had to stop it. So immediately, the visitors sent a select team to where the 0 point was being used. Introducing what we know as Team Ego, which consists of Chapter 2 Battle Pass skins. You have Journey, Turk, Cameo, 8-Ball, Remedy, and Outcast who went to this new island to check out what was happening. The crash plane you see on the map belongs to Ego, and we assume it crashed rather than landed because the plane came from another dimension, aka one of the 7 Fortnite islands. Still following? This is the beginning of Chapter 2, and it's what you effectively see in the launch trailer for the season. We'll come back to this later, but we now need to explore what happens now that Chapter 2 has begun and where it leads us to today. Just like me, I'm sure you guys probably haven't been paying that much attention to the Fortnite Chapter 2 storyline because it's been revealed exclusively through loading screens, subtle locations on the map, and battle pass skins. But we've cracked it. Let's talk about what has happened in the Fortnite story ever since Chapter 2 began, and Ego appeared on the island. During the first week of Chapter 2, nothing looks out of the ordinary. Eliminated. While this is happening, Ego has finally set up camp and begins to investigate what is happening on the Chapter 2 island in the shadows. The week 4 loading screen shows us that the team quickly discovered that they have alternate versions of themselves on the island. They discovered the location of Scratch, who is the evil version of 8-Ball, an Ego member. 8-Ball realizes what he has to do, and he sets off in search of Scratch. Now, Ego has learned of Alter's existence. They need to learn more. While 8-Ball goes after his evil counterpart, Ego sends Cameo to go investigate Frenzy Farm as there is a large Alter presence there. This is where Cameo eventually discovers a cowering Ripley by accident, who is hiding from the enemy soldiers. Cameo helps sneak Ripley out of Frenzy Farm, but is eventually spotted and a chase begins. This can all be seen in the Hunter and the Hunted loading screen from Week 5. At the same time, 8-Ball finally finds Scratch in Weeping Woods, and it seems that the only choice they have is to fight each other. We haven't yet learned who wins the fight between the two, but some major clues come later on in the season. Back to Ripley and Cameo, who are now running from Alter. They get back up from the rest of Ego and work together to save Ripley from being captured by the bad guys. As a result, Ripley now joins Ego. We don't see 8-Ball again after the fight, but Scratch in-game. Fortnite Season 2 is here, and the amount of secrets I've learned in the past week will literally blow you away. Epic Games have done an incredible job of hiding the secret storyline in Fortnite, and unless you really take a magnifying glass to it like we have, you won't be able to piece it together. This is the Fortnite Season 2 storyline explained. Okay, so a lot of this won't make sense unless you have the full picture of the Season 2 storyline.
Nag-aaral kasi doon sa cellphone niya, pinag-aaralan.
Start the timer. Old Fortnite map goes kaboom, and so these people called visitors, who accidentally made it blow up because they messed with something called the 0 point, find out someone else in a different dimension has been messing with the same thing. They send this forward scout team we know as Ego to investigate, and they find out there's an evil group called Alter who's controlling the island and doing all these experiments. Turns out it's actually evil versions of the scout team who make up Alter. All Season 1 we're fighting with this group, and an all-out war breaks out. The head of Alter is his mastermind called Chaos Agent, where we don't know much about him besides they ever do. Now we have to establish how the agency even got to the island in the first place. We know Ghost was sent to the island in Season 1 by the Seven in order to investigate the map and make sure that Chaos Agent was up to no good, and we know that Alter was already on the map. So where has the agency come from? During the end of Season 1, on the center island, some furniture began turning gold out of nowhere, and over time, the whole interior kept turning gold.
You guys, don't forget to subscribe, and like the video, huh?
It actually makes a lot more sense.
Bye-bye.
The best guess is that this house actually belonged to Midas, the Tier 100.